I'm not sure what's not right, but we definitely aren't lined up with runway 36 right.
Range 1444, Atlanta Center. Good evening, Sunday, maintain flight level 370.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to bring it in by hand, which is gonna suck. There was a flaw in the slaw. Definitely a flaw in the slaw. Plane did not want to line up on ILS 36 right. Did not want to accept the ILS frequency. I've never had that happen, but I had to end up hand flying the plane in, getting it on the ground. If you want to see how it turned out, I recommend you stay tuned, check out the video, because this actually turned out to be a really good flight. And just stay tuned and check it out. I think you'll be happy with it too. All right, guys. What's going on? I hope everybody has had a lovely day, or whatever time of day it might be for you. I hope you've had a good one. It's me, Z-Dub Lee, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing kicked off a little bit early. There's no sense of waiting for the timer. Because we're all set up and good to go. We are trying this again from last night. So I did have to cut the stream early. But we're going to try it again, and we're not using GSX, so we're not going to have, hopefully, we're not going to have the issues that we had last night. So, with that being said, let's go ahead, jump into our live scene here. We are on stand in New Orleans, sitting at gates B12. So, we're just going to go ahead and get in the aircraft here and get these systems rolling. All right. Let's look up here. Get these batteries turned on. Everything else looks good. And we're going to call for our GPU and our catering truck. Oh, it shows the GPU is there. So we'll get it cut on. Lovely. Go ahead and set our altimeter. We will tune to New Orleans approach on the radio. Get y'all some radio traffic going on here.
New Orleans ground, Sirius Jet 714 Juliet Foxtrot at the FBO ready.
Go ahead and get the IRs aligning.
4 Juliet Foxtrot, runway 29, taxi via Charlie Golf Sierra.
Cruise flight oxygen's coming on. Ground control server's also coming on.
Via Charlie Golf Sierra, 4 Juliet Foxtrot.
And we'll test that. I hear the beep, we're good to go. Alright, strobes can go to auto. Nav and logo lights can come on. Seatbelt signs are not needed yet because we're not loading fuel. No smoking on auto. We'll arm the emergency exit lights. We will get... Interesting. We'll get the IS indicator and standby compass lights on, and we'll test our annunciator panel. Everything looks good up top. Autopilot panel looks good, and the lower panel looks good. Pack 1, Pack 2, Gen 1, and Gen 2 showing fault because the engines are not running, nor is the APU. Voltage looks great. We'll get fuel pumps on. We'll test the APU and engine fire. And the cargo smoke. All that checks. Perfect. And we will call approach. New Orleans approach. Good evening, Walker 3118 with information. Mike requesting IFR clearance to Charlotte.
Walker 3118, I got your clearance advisor ready to copy.
3118, ready to copy.
Walker 3118 is cleared to the Charlotte Airport. As filed, maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 390, 10 minutes after departure. Departures with me, squawk 2440.
We are cleared to the Charlotte Airport as filed, maintain 4,000. Expect 390, 10 minutes. Departure is going to be with you. Squawk's going to be 2440 for Walker 3118.
Alright, Walker 3118, looks like the transmitter's trying to cut out. Confirm squawk 2440.
Sorry about that. Yes, squawk 2440 for Walker 3118.
Walker 3118, read back correct. Plan runway 29 for departure. Call me when ready for taxi.
And plan 29er and contact you, ready for taxi. Thank you so much. All right, let's get this put in. I'm going to check this first. 26th of January to the 22nd of February. Looks great.
And New Orleans approach Jazz 676 and ready for taxi.
Jazz 676, information Mike's current. Let me know when you have it. And runway 29er, taxi via Echo Sierra.
All right, runway 29er via Echo Sierra, and we have information Mike on board, Jazz 676.
All that looks good. Get our winds. Go ahead and put our flight plan in. Departure. It's going to be from 29. And then for Charlotte, we're planning on 36 right. On the Jonesy 2 arrival, the transition of best. And we'll insert that. That looks great. So now everything's in on our flight plan.
Alright, Jazz 676, fly runway heading, runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
And we will
Takeoff, runway 29er, Jazz 676.
dismiss the catering truck. I would normally call for the fuel truck, but most of the time it takes it a long time to get here, and it doesn't really do anything anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and start loading fuel. Well, apparently we have all the fuel we need. Interesting. Oh, that's nice. So we'll get seatbelt signs on. We'll call for a baggage truck. And we'll get the APU started up.
New Orleans Tower, Vision Jet, 714 Julia Foxtrot holding short of runway 29er at Sierra, ready for departure.
We'll set 4,000 in the altitude box.
Foxtrot, runway 29er, line up and wait. 29er, line up and wait for Julia Fox.
And we're going to set our squawk to 2440. And we're gonna lock that cockpit door. All right. We're gonna get that APU bleed on.
676, turn right, heading 020.
Right, heading 020, Jazz 676.
Go ahead and get some air flowing in the cabin here. And we are going to start boarding passengers.
Jet 4 Juliet Foxtrot, fly runway heading, runway 29er, clear for takeoff. Runway heading 29er, clear for takeoff, 4 Juliet Foxtrot.
And I would like to take this time just to thank you for tuning in and watching the video. If you do like what you see, I would ask that you like, maybe subscribe, and turn on notifications, as it does help the channel grow, and it does help push these videos out to other people that enjoy watching this type of content, just like me and you. So once again, thank you, and I hope to see you on other videos coming up soon. Passengers are almost done boarding. I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss that baggage truck. And boarding is completed. We will dismiss the jet bridge. Our block fuel is 6.0.
Center now, 134.425, 134.425. Alright, Houston Center, 34.
Takeoff weight is 66.5.
Final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations.
All right, performance. It's gonna be flaps 1.
We do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome.
Our flex takeoff temperature is gonna be 57. V1 is gonna be 146. V2 is gonna be 147. Or V rotation speed, excuse me, and V2 is going to be 152. Awesome. And we're going to get this transponder turned on. And we're gonna request pushback here. We're gonna use the toolbar pushback to pre-plan our pushback. And we're gonna request pushback. I'm gonna go ahead and get that turned to normal. Or excuse me, get it turned to ignition and start from normal. And we will release the parking brake. Well, I said we would. There we go. And we're moving back. We'll go ahead and get engine 2 started up. We got a good start on engine 2. We'll go ahead and start engine number 1. And we'll wait to get a good start on engine 1. We'll dismiss the pushback tug. We'll test our flight controls. And we'll get on up out of here.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Just realized I made a mistake, so we're gonna amend our performance data here. Our flex is gonna be 24, 133, 134, and 149. That's better. Alright, I think we have a good start, and we do so. I will set the parking brake, which will dismiss our tug. And I do believe that we are going to taxi via Golf Sierra. Alright, we'll get... I don't remember turning any of those on. Let's hit the wrong switch. So we'll get taxi lights on, runway turn-off lights on, strobe on, the beacon should have been on. We'll get the APU cut off. Get that back in normal mode. We'll set flaps to 1. We'll arm our ground spoilers. And we will test our flight controls. Flight controls checked, free and clear. Test brakes on taxi, and we will contact approach. Approach Walker 3118 with new information November, requesting taxi.
Walker 3118, runway 29er, taxi via Golf Sierra.
29er via Golf Sierra 3118. All right, let's test our brakes. Brakes check. And let's get this weather system on. And we're going to take this left turn on Golf here. And we're going to hold short right here of the ILS. Good, landing lights on. Let's set auto brakes to max.
Walker 3118, fly runway heading, runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 29er, clear for takeoff, 3118.
Approach Skyhawk 9969 Echo. Skyhawk 69 Echo, the Orleans approach, go ahead. 69 Echo is over at Atlantic, has information November, requesting an IF4 departure to the east.
Alright, we're going to hold the brake, side stick full down.
Would that be Gulfport as your destination? Ultimately, but I'm not requiring flight following.
Let N1 get
Okay,
to
69
50%.
Echo, can't do that IFR now. If you want to go VFR, that's not a problem. All right,
And
all right,
get the flex.
69 Echo, you're cleared to the New Orleans class Bravo airspace at 2,500. Departure is with me, squawk 4501.
80 knots, side stick is neutral.
All right, cleared VFR departure at 2,500. Departure is with you.
V1. And rotate.
69 Echo, roger, runway 29er, you can taxi via Golf 3, Golf Sierra. Alright, Golf 3, Golf Sierra, 29er, 69 Echo.
And that's a positive rate. Gears coming up. Thrust levers are coming back to climb.
New Orleans departure, radar contact, altitude leaving.
1,500 climbing 4,000, Walker 3118.
Walker 3118, roger, climb, maintain 15,000.
Up to 15,000.
69 Echo has correction on those taxi instructions. That'll be via Golf 2, Golf Sierra. All right, Golf 2, Golf Sierra, 29 for 69 Echo. Thanks. Walker 3118, turn right heading 040.
Right turn heading 040, Walker 3118.
Traffic. Monitor vertical speed. Clear of conflict. Monitor vertical speed. Clear of conflict. Traffic.
Laps are coming up. Let's get the aircraft cleaned up.
Walker 3118, Houston Center now, 134.425. Have a good flight.
34425. Thanks for the ATC. See ya. Houston Center, Walker 3118 with you. 12,200 climbing 15,000 on a 040 heading.
Walker 3118, Houston Center, let's maintain flight level 390, clear direct Caitlin.
Up to 390, clear direct Caitlin. Thanks, 3118.
American 319, contact Nolan's approach, 125.5.
25 and 5, see ya.
Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna go direct to Caitlin. And we're gonna set standards now that we're going up to a flight level. Alright, we're gonna be descending here soon, so we need to make sure that all of our information looks correct on the Jonesy 2 RNAV arrival. Up 270, above 240, that looks good. Cake. 270, that looks good. Jonesy between flight level 210 and 11,000 at 250, that also looks good. Dub is between 12,000 and 10,000. That looks good. And then that is at 7,000 at 210. That looks great. And then all of that looks good. Let's see, let me just make sure 36 right. And just look, yeah, that looks good. And now we are looking for 3-6 right. We'll pin that. Hide that. But hey, you at or above 2,500. Excuse me. Yep, 2,500 and then 3,000. So everything looks good there. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Everything looks great. We are just under 160 miles from our top of descent here. Still got a good tailwind going. Ground speed of 579, true airspeed of 449. We're still just cruising through the air here. And we're about to go ahead and start descending.
Now descending to
That a 1313 Atlanta Center ident.
And we'll call him here in just a second. Atlanta Center, good evening. Walker 3118 checking in. We are about 60 miles south-southwest of Ever, and we are descending via the Jonesy 2 arrival.
Go ahead and refile flat plan for me for Mason 797.
Hey, boo.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial
That a
descent down to our
1313 radar
destination.
contact 40
Now
miles
would be a
west
good
of
time to
Rome,
wrap up
VOR
any business
cross.
you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach.
Yeah.
If you are up, once you return to your
Across
seat, we
Flavin
ask that
at
you remain
maintain
seated until we have
14,000
arrived
DLL
safely at the
altimeter
gate.
3019.
Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Sugar. What?
altimeter 3019 cross Flavin at 14,000.
Atlanta Center, American 1918. Sorry about that. I should be good now.
You're Swedish Sugar?
American 1918, no problem. I got you now. Go ahead.
Center Walker 3118, did you receive our last?
We're 1918, ident.
I did.
Checking in. You second?
Walker 3118, did you receive our last?
3118 negative. Go ahead and clock 2440.
2440 3118, thank you.
No problem. American 1918 radar contact 5 miles southwest. Sugarloaf VOR cross Aussie at and maintain 12000.
Well, that's what I'm squawking. 2440.
3118. Yes, ma'am. Oh, 3118, thank you. Your radar contact 20 to the east of the Athens VOR descend via the Jones V2 arrival, Charlotte heading north to Charlotte altimeter 3019.
Thanks for the altimeter. We would descend via the Jonesy 2 arrival 3118.
Marker 3185, radar contact 40 miles north of Montgomery VOR, flight level 240, and
Let's get our weather. We should probably put that in. Let's see, 3011. 280 at 4. Temperature is 4. And our minimums are 927. So we'll go ahead and set this to 3011. We'll come down here to performance and we'll put in our temperature was 4, winds were 280 at 4. But you gotta type in a number. You gotta type in exclamation point predict space. Did you say 36 center for 3118?
3118,
Yeah, can we get 36 right?
3118,
36 right, 3118. Thank you so much. All right, so you got to, once again, here, we're going to do this again. Exclamation point predict space minus 177. All right, I got to put our minimums in here. There it is. There's the prediction, 927. I'm going to do it too. I'm going to predict 235. Yep, 235. That's it. Ooh, this is pretty. What did the ocean say to the shore? You're washed up? I don't know. What did it say?
Southwest 2955, Jacksonville Center 135, 6.9 again.
Let's get landing lights on. Nothing, it just waved. Okay. Alright, we are on our descent here. We've been on our descent. We're actually pretty close to our approach. I'm hoping they're going to give us some vectors because
20 degrees left, center maintain 4,000 for Charlotte.
20 degrees to the left, descend to 4,000, 3118. Yeah, auto brake set to low. Get the landing system on. I'm gonna slow down to 210 here, guys.
Make an I-218 approach 133.47.
visual approach, runway 347, American 1918.
Air 3118, descend and maintain 3000, Charlotte Airport at your 11 o'clock and 15 miles.
Down 3,000, Charlotte Airport, 11 o'clock, 15 miles, 3118.
3118, do you have it inside?
We have it inside.
3118, thank you, clear visual approach, runway 36 right, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Visual approach, 36 right, clear to land. But we will be taking the ILS, just letting you know. Go ahead and arm this localizer here.
2,500.
And we'll go ahead and slow down to 170. Get the third stage of flaps out. And the fourth. We should lock onto that localizer. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and slow us down to 140.
Now maintain in flight level 3 set 0, score 0565 with you.
Bravo 120 Foxtrot, Atlanta Center,
We're gonna get geared down. We're gonna arm our approach mode. And autopilot 2.
Bravo 120 Foxtrot, radar contact 50 miles northeast of the Greensboro via Hello.
Please say again, your speed is too fast. Bravo 120 Foxtrot.
Bravo 120 Foxtrot, your radar contact, maintain flight level 360.
Something's not right.
Maintain flight level 360, Bravo 120 Foxtrot.
2786, runway 20 taxi or Bravo.
I'm not sure what's not right, but we definitely aren't lined up with runway 36 right.
And 1444 Atlanta Center, good evening, Sunday, maintain flight level 370.
Alright, well we're gonna have to bring it in by hand, which is gonna suck. So we're just gonna try it out here and see what happens.
Two
2786, proceed on course 20 per second.
They are manually flying this in. Looks like we're too low. We're gonna level off for just a bit here.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Boo Bear, you won. I got 141 according to the sim.
Got a 2786 from altimeter 3020.
Center Walker 3118 on the ground in Charlotte. We will take taxi to the terminal.
Walker 3118, welcome to Charlotte, cross runway 5 at Charlie to the ramp. Get it.
Runway 5 at Charlie to the ramp. Hey, is it alright if we cross runway 5 at Romeo to the ramp? That is directly ahead of us.
It's a from cross 5 at Romeo to the ramp. Get it.
Crossing 5 at Romeo. Thank you so much, and thank you for the ATC. You have a great night. See ya.
See you as well, Walker 3185. Houston's outfly. Frequency change approved. You have a good one.
And we will come to a stop. Get these engines cut off.
Number 103 Atlanta Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 240.
And we will get the jetway connected. Call for baggage. Call for a GPU. Let's see, so the sim said 141 on the landing rates. And touchdown at 198. So there's still a pretty big difference, but that's alright. 198 is not bad either. Sub 200. We'll get our transponder turned off here, guys. Our weather system is off. That looks good. Throttle levers, thrust levers are in idle now. And then looking up top. GPU's not coming, the baggage truck isn't coming. That's fine. We'll go ahead and get external power on. Get rid of those fasten seatbelt signs. And we will deboard the aircraft. So once again, I would like to thank everybody for watching the video. This one will probably get put on YouTube, so if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for stopping in. If you like what you see, please be sure. How about that? Well, just inconceivable right here at the end. Thank you so much for stopping in and subscribing. I hope you're doing well. But like I said, this one will probably get put up on YouTube because this was a really good flight. So if you like what you see, I recommend and I ask you to please like, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, turn on notifications, because that really does help the channel grow. It helps the Twitch channel grow and it helps the YouTube channel grow. So, and then it helps push this content out to other people like myself and you who like watching flight sim YouTube videos. That's just it. So with that being said, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I've got to work tomorrow, so I will not be streaming again until Saturday, I believe. Yep, Saturday. So Justin, hey, you have a great one too. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope to see you on the next one. And I hope to see everybody else on the next one. Until then, as always, I love you. And y'all keep it classy. We'll catch you then later.